to all of our fans for
inside the new arcade from Chuck E. Cheese.
This guy, Rich DeMuro, takes us to play in today's Rich on Tech. You know, with 4 daughters, Chuck E. Cheese at one time was a very big part of our lives.
And I think you speak for a lot of people. There's so much nostalgia around this brand. So many people love this brand because their kids went to parties, or maybe they did as a kid. But now Chuck E. Cheese is branching out with new arcade-only locations called Chuck's Arcade. The first one in California is now open at the Brea Mall. And yes, I went there to check it out.
If Chuck E. Cheese is where a kid can be a kid,
There's no way. Oh, look at that.
Chuck's Arcade is for kids of all ages.
Chuck's Arcade is more or less a love letter to all of our fans that have been with us for more than 5 decades.
The new Chuck's Arcade in Brea is now open, the first on the West Coast and the 10th nationwide.
Through the 70s, 80s, 90s, and even the early 2000s, Chuck E. Cheese was that place to go and play arcade games. Well, now we're all grown up, and people still love the Chuck E. Cheese brand.
Inside, it's fun and games, a mix of retro classics, VR experiences, and claw machines, which are now trending.
Look at that. Already won.
That's incredible.
Prizes, candy, and merch are all here, but no food or drink for sale.
It's all about the games, and it's all about the arcade experience. Plus, we're opening up in malls, and we open up traditionally next to the food court.
And there's a nod to the past. Each location features a decommissioned animatronic on display.
Everyone loves it. They're coming and they're taking pictures with it, and it just gives you a little memory of your childhood when you come to Chuck's Arcade.
The space is clean, modern, and bright, and fans were ready to try it out.
This is a third place. It's not your work, it's not your couch. It's a place where human beings can congregate and meet each other and compete in a fun way and have bragging rights. And oh my, I have such fond memories of this. I'm so excited this is back.
Chuck's Arcade appeals to parents with kids, teens, or anyone who wants to relive their childhood. But these days, instead of quarters, it's tap to play.
So we've got fans who are 60 years old to 6 coming in here. So it's a really special arcade.
I mean, I had fun and I won 2 prizes, so that's always good. Chuck's Arcade is now open at the Brea Mall. There are other locations already open in Texas, Oklahoma, Florida, and New York. Each location is slightly different. This is the first to feature that clawcade, which is all those claw games.
I used to love those.
Really? My kid is like, he loves those. I always avoided them because like you can't win.
Bingo.
Yeah. Right?
Right?
I used to love
That was my whole thing.
We're so
Even
pragmatic.
my niece this last Christmas had me get her one from Amazon. I think it worked 5 times.
Oh,
before it
yes.
But I mean, that's how much,
I wanted that.
right?
My kid wanted that so bad.
Yes, and I got it, and literally it was 5 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's like, it's broken. I'm like, well.
And then it just sits in the corner.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
All the other stuff you buy.
Exactly.
What were the prizes you won?
Well, I went for the Jurassic Park machine, so I got that, and then I got a little Funko Pop.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So
again, no food, no beer or wine.
yeah, no food, no beer or wine, just like snacks. Like there's like a Skittles machine,
Gotcha.
candy, prizes. But yeah, if you're looking for the pizza and the cake and the beer, not gonna have it. By the way, Rich on Tech on Instagram. If you want to see the information or see the reel on the Chuck's Arcade, it's all right there at.
You're knowing your palate, because I know your palate. I feel like maybe not for
so
you.
much.
Yeah. Chris, yes.
Totally.
Well, I think
The number of people visiting Las Vegas is continuing its downward trend. We thank you for joining us on 8 News Now at 4 on this Friday. I'm Brian Loftus.
And I'm Vanessa Murphy. That number down.
Number of people visiting Las Vegas is continuing its downward trend. We thank you for joining us on 8 News Now at 4 on this Friday. I'm Brian Loftus.
And I'm Vanessa Murphy. That number down 12% in July compared to the previous year. Our top tourism official addressing that decline today. 8 News Now reporter Ryan Tizmaneski joins us live from the Las Vegas Strip. Ryan, what are they trying to do about it?
Yeah, Vanessa, Brian, I'm at the north end of the Strip right now. I'll just kind of let you take a look and see how busy it is. A few people on the sidewalk. It's a little hot right now, so a lot of people want to stay in. But the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority say there are at least two factors that are causing that dip. One are people looking for value and they're staying home, and the other, changing federal policies for international visitors. One of the major international crowds, Canadian visitors, has dropped by about 25%, according to LVCVA President Steve Hill. He says there's a portion of potential Canadian visitors who are avoiding the United States on principle due to the trade war with that country. To try to remedy the drop, Las Vegas is partnering with different Canadian airlines, launching flight and hotel packages, and they've even started a contest for Canadian travel agencies. Now, outside of Canada, Hill says other countries are facing financial hurdles that they did not have to face before, particularly countries like Mexico that are not a part of the visa waiver program.
You know, if you've got a family of four and you want to get a visa to come to the United States, it's going to cost you about $1,150. And that's reason enough for a lot of families not to come. And on top of that, it takes a long time to clear the visa process in those non-waiver countries.
Hill says he's spoken with the congressional delegation and the U.S. Travel Association to advocate for change, and says they've done a great job working with the administration on these topics. Now, for visitation numbers for people inside the U.S., it's a different story. A lot of people are trying to save money and think coming to Vegas isn't a good idea because the value's so high. So I asked Steve Hill what he would say to those people, and you'll hear the answer from him within the next half hour. But I'm going to send it back to you, reporting live from the north end of the Las Vegas Strip. Ryan Tismaneski, 8 News Now.
Ryan, thank you. Steve Hill says the LCVA has new initiatives to bring people back and will be announcing them soon.
Tourists are coming in droves for the holiday weekend, and what typically is a busy Labor Day, all eyes are on the numbers. Visitation to the valley remains down.
A new report from the LVCVA shows that trend is slowing down, and officials remain optimistic for a rebound.
When you do real math, Las Vegas is a bargain.
The City of Luck is running short on visitors. That's according to a new report from the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority, which says visitor volume in July decreased 12% year over year, with a little more than 3 million people coming to the city.
We're going through a downturn, and we're not happy to be going through a downturn.
From parking costs to resort fees, and even one hotel being accused of charging $26 for a water bottle. Many believe Vegas is losing its shine because it's too expensive. The president and CEO of the LVCVA says he doesn't agree.
The idea that generally Las Vegas is not a value, that it is overpriced. I don't think our customers are doing math when they are concerned about a specific issue. They're expressing concern about that specific topic. That tells you
something Hill says is a good way to bring in more visitors.
But once they're coming, the properties battle to get them to stay at their place, to get them to eat in their restaurants, to get them to experience what they are offering at their properties. And that competition is beneficial for everybody involved. And you're seeing that take place, and it works.
The LVCVA report also shows hotel occupancy decreased in July, down more than 7% from this time last year. But Hill says there is some light at the end of the tunnel.
We're going to start to see, they feel some improvement as we work through the fall and into the winter. They feel like December is going to be strong.
And despite what the numbers show, Hill says it's clear that value is important to customers and remains a big part of the Las Vegas narrative.
I'm going to bet on Vegas, and I think everybody out there legitimately would. Those reports draw headlines, draw eyeballs, but everybody knows Las Vegas is the entertainment capital of the world. We still are. We're all confident in the future of this city.
Hill also says the city's schedule of events the next 16 months is strong, and he remains optimistic about boosting tourism numbers.
Tourists are coming in droves for the holiday weekend, and what typically is a busy Labor Day, all eyes are on the numbers. Visitation to the valley remains down.
A new report from the LVCVA shows that trend is slowing down, and officials remain optimistic for a rebound.
When you do real math,
the number of people visiting Las Vegas is continuing its downward trend. We thank you for joining us on 8 News Now at 4 on this Friday. I'm Brian Loftus.
And I'm Vanessa Murphy. That number down 12% in July compared to the previous year. Our top tourism official addressing that decline.
Well, today, airport officials reported the number of passengers dropped again in July. There have been concerns that national policies like the $250 visa integrity fee could be preventing international visitors from coming here to the U.S. LVCVA CEO Steve Hill recently returned from a trip to Vancouver, Canada. He says officials on both sides of the border have been working together to bring more tourists back here to Las Vegas.
we most often work with our airline partners to create packages around flights and rooms. And WestJet's gone on sale, Air Canada's gone on sale with those packages through their vacations department. We do that with the tour operators and the travel agents. The initial feedback I got, which was
We have a long holiday weekend ahead, and with Labor Day comes increased traffic on our roads and also in the skies. While those traveling are preparing to pack their patience, local officials are eager for a boost in our declining economy.
An estimated 150 million Americans are going to be on the move this weekend, including more than 300,000 people coming right here to Las Vegas. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Dana Wagner.
And I'm Latoya Silman, and while Las Vegas is the entertainment capital of the world, some travelers are looking elsewhere to try to enjoy the holiday weekend. Courtesy of EarthCam, here's a live look at Seattle tonight, one of the top 2 projected destinations the country is going to be enjoying, according to AAA. Las Vegas barely makes the list, hanging on to the 10th destination spot. As we've been telling you,
the number of people visiting Las Vegas
previous year, our top tourism official addressing that
We have a long holiday.
But I don't think it's going to be as big of an indication for the rest of the year because it's typically not, because it's typically the end of the summer travel and the travelers.
With travelers who are planning to have fun for Labor Day weekend, including these best friends from South Carolina visiting with their husbands.
Several weeks ago, he said, "You want to do something on your bucket list?" And I said, "Sure." Next day, he says, "We're going to Vegas."
We're going to go to the Sphere and see the Wizard of Oz, so I'm super excited about that. And dinner tonight at the Top of the World.
With all the activities planned, sleep may be the only optional activity, especially for these ladies meeting up for Girls Weekend.
I'm here with a girlfriend of 25 plus years, and we're here to have some fun. I like the clubs, and I'm a little bit of an old timer, so I like the DJs, and that's what draws me here.
They come at a time when tourism is down in Vegas, including at the airport, something UNLV Hospitality Associate Professor Dr. Amanda Bellarmino says has for Girls Weekend.
I'm here with a girlfriend of 25 plus years, and we're here to have some fun. I like the club. And I'm
destination.
Airport. Something says to keep in mind that the entertainment capital still has the highest hotel occupancy than any other major city in the country. She pointed out that gaming was up in June. And she says the next few months are expected to look good overall.
October is a great convention month for the city. So I think, we have every reason to be optimistic going forward. And I think 2026, we have reason to be optimistic there too. Formula One has been good to us.
In the meantime, Jennifer Sparveri, who used to live in Vegas, says lower visitation may not be a bad thing.
I think it might be a little bit better because it'll be easier to get into things and enjoy my time.
Others say they'll have to wait and see.
Not yet, but when I get on the strip, because usually it's wall-to-wall people walking up and down, so I'll be able to tell.
So today at the airport, we also met some people who are actually moving to Las Vegas, and that's something we always love to hear, the growing popularity here in our Vegas Valley. But right now I want to take you to a graphic because I want to talk about some of these Labor Day numbers. So last year for Labor Day weekend, they saw 326,000 visitors. Well, they're anticipating this year it's going to be a slight decline. They're expecting about 320,000 people visiting this Labor Day weekend over a 4-day time span. However, they are anticipating, this is the LVCVA, that $12 million more will be spent by those visitors here in town this weekend, this year. So that's great news to hear for us here in the Valley.
Yeah, Tiffany, that certainly is interesting. And Dr. Bellarmino, she also mentioned that it's not necessarily fair to even compare the numbers from this year to last, right?
Yeah, because there were some events that we had last year that aren't normal for every year to have. So last year we had political campaigns coming all through town because it was an election year. Well, those are some of the crowds, for example, that's just one of the many things that we didn't see in the numbers this year. So some of the numbers she believes are slightly inflated when you look at things. So you have to really dig into it and see that there are some positive things happening this year as well.
Yeah, there's some nuance there. All right. Thank you so much, Tiffany. Well, the next major holiday on the city's economic calendar is Mexican Independence Day. It draws
down in travel. Others say 26,000 visitors. stores. Well, they're anticipating this year Brea that aren't normal for expected is down in Vegas, including that gaming fee. Not this Labor Day week coming all through town because it was an election year. Positive.
Well, one in November, you heard the doctor talking about that. That's a big one. And then, of course, there's New Year's Eve. News 3 has followed the summer slump.
And for the gentleman?
All you can eat! All you can eat!
All right, when you're ready, take this plate over.
Please, don't take the steam tray, sir!
Did these sound
Good evening, one and all, and welcome to the Beatles' last.
One of these. Thank you.
Você tem um computador?
應該裝那邊啊，人就裝那邊就好。有。
Some of those are among the millions of people hitting the roads for the holiday weekend, but there's probably a few of those folks on their way to buy one of the hottest tickets in town. And that brings us to our third in-depth topic tonight, Powerball fever, or actually
Well, this is now the